You have made it. You're swimming in money. Are you sure you're not the African wife? Like, why are you coming to ask me how sure I am that my man is not cheating on me? You're here with your man and he's cheating on you. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mary Eve, and I'm back again with another video. In today's video, it is just going to be a little chit chats, rants, advice, whatever you want to call it, all put together. I'm just going to be treating the assumptions that people have about a long distance relationship. So if you're in one, if you know someone in one, if you have your own personal assumptions, you can leave them in the comment section. I'm so open to listening to you all and answering them. But for now, I got some questions online, and some of these questions are questions that some persons that know me in person have walked up to me and asked me, and I'll just be treating them in this video. If this sounds like something you like to watch, don't forget to watch this video till the end. Give it a massive thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comment section as I said earlier, and subscribe to my channel. So the first assumption I have here is long distance relationship is not a real relationship. Long distance relationship is not a real relationship. I think this one, so many people believe that because they just feel like, how can you be in a relationship with somebody that you're not in physical contact with or you're not close to? Wow. But I don't think so. I think long distance is just like every other relationship. It doesn't matter how you start your relationship. What matters is the two people involved, the commitments they have. Being in a long distance doesn't mean you stay long distance forever. There will always be time, as long as you're making out plans to see each other and you're making time to see each other, it's going to work for you. Now with social media, with this social media in trend, most relationship that you see today, most times they start from long distance because they most time meet themselves online, and when they're online they are probably not in the same city, they're probably not in the same country, they're probably not in the same continent too. So long distance relationship can be a real relationship, especially in this era of social media. The next assumption I have here is long distance relationship never works. I think this one, I got some persons that didn't say that directly to me, but they hinted at it because some of them have been in such relationship and it didn't work out for them. It doesn't mean it won't work for you. Long distance can work very well. I'm a living proof that long distance relationship can work. Before I got married to my husband, I was in a long distance for 3 years. We were in a long distance relationship, and I'm not saying Lagos Port Harcourt long distance. I'm saying continents apart, continents apart long distance. But then, how much we were connected to each other in other means, because relationship is not just all about physical connection. It's not just physical seeing and everything. In as much as that is important, but there are other things too that count. So in those other aspects, we were like top notch, top notch, top notch. So the whole thing was just boiling down to, okay, let's create time to be able to see each other and let's come see each other. That was it. I know so many persons too that are in close by relationship and they're breaking up. So does that mean it's because it's close by that it's not working? So most times that relationship doesn't work. It doesn't work because it doesn't work, not because it's long distance. So long distance relationship can very, very well work. The next assumption I have here is staying faithful is hard. This particular one gets to me every single time. Like, why are you coming to ask me how sure I am that my man is not cheating on me? You're here with your man and he's cheating on you. So why is my own your problem? Another problem. So that's what most times I don't even get people saying. They say staying faithful in long distances has staying faithful in long distances is that. But you have couples that are living together and they are still cheating on themselves. So for me, cheating or not cheating is all a matter of the person you're with and the person's character as a person. A person that will not cheat will not cheat. A person that is promiscuous, and we can't take that away from the person. So in case you're in a long distance relationship, I'm just advising you so that you shut out some voices. Don't let people get in your head, because people can say that a lot. You know, he's a man will always be a man. No. Allow him to be a man and let me live in peace. He's a man will always be a man. You too, you have a man with you, that your man will always be a man despite being in a close by relationship. So what are we not saying? If you're going to stay faithful in a relationship, you're going to stay faithful. It doesn't matter if it's long distance, it doesn't matter if it's close distance, you're just going to be a faithful person. The next assumption I have here is long distance relationship is harder than close by relationship. For me, I think all relationships are hard. Every single relationship needs work. So you just have to work on your relationship. It's not a matter of close by or long distance. I knew when I was in a long distance relationship, and I knew some of my friends that had their partner close by, they were having harder times in their relationship than I was having. But I was in a long distance relationship, and then they were not in a long distance relationship. So I just think every relationship needs work. For every single couple you're seeing, 25 years anniversary, 50 years anniversary, 30 years anniversary, they've paid their dues, they've worked for that relationship they have at that point in time. So every single relationship needs work, whether it's long distance or whether it's close distance. All of them are hard on its own, and they all need work. The next assumption I have here is everyone in a long distance relationship is desperate and tired of being single. Oh Jesus. What kind of assumption is this one, that everybody that is in a long distance relationship is desperate and tired of being single? I don't think that's true. That's it's not, I don't think, I know that's not true. That's definitely not true. Some persons, the people they attract and the people they are attracted to are not close by. Does that mean that they will not pursue a relationship with that person because of that? Myself, for instance, I've always had a relationship outside where I stay. I stay in Port Harcourt, and I've never for once had a Port Harcourt boyfriend. Not because I was not seeing people in Port Harcourt, but most times the ones I see here that come to me, they are not what I'm looking for, or they are not what I want. And when I finally find what I want, or what I'm willing to work with, the person is probably not in the same city with me. So you just have to pursue what you want. And even if it's not in the same city, that's when it becomes a long distance. You still go ahead with the relationship, knowing fully well that some other things you're looking for are in that person, but distance is just the only problem you're having at that point in time. So everybody in a long distance relationship is not desperate. In case you're having that mindset, please change it. They are not desperate. The next one I have here is, okay, I like this one. He is filthy rich. I think these are the ones that people have of me, not just the ones I saw online. So many persons have this assumption that if you're in Africa and you're dating somebody in other continents, probably Europe or US, they just feel like, oh Jesus, you've made it. You have made it. You're swimming in money. You're swimming. Like the money is pursuing you and you're running.
Viewers, apologize. I'm continue.
The person abroad, there is somebody in Nigeria that is the same level as that person. There is somebody in Nigeria that is lesser than that person. There is somebody in Nigeria that is higher than that person. So it's just a normal relationship. The person can be well to do, the person can be average, the person can even be poor, the person can be rich. So being in a long distance relationship doesn't make you a very very rich. Like I get that a whole lot. Like I hear some people will tell me that you now money not be your problem. How can money be your problem? Your husband will be saying to you like, hey babe, in case you're watching this video, please, people have the assumption that you're a billionaire, please wire me money. Everybody's in a long distance relationship is not filthy rich. Some are just average, some are below average, some are above average. Everybody is just in a relation, just like you're in a relationship and your partner or spouse is trying to make it work. That's how these people are trying to make it work. So don't over assume. You may be better than them. You can never say. The next assumption I had here is he is married. That one people do hint at it a lot. They'll be like, are you sure you're not the African wife? There is no Oyibo woman out there with him. For that one, I just think if you're in a distance relationship, don't let people get to put ideas in your head, especially when you're with the person that you know that the person is being truthful to. To be very bad when somebody is in a long distance relationship with you and they have a past or they have a present and they don't share it with you, knowing how important it is. There are people that are in long distance relationship that probably their spouse came down, got married to them, and the person is not married. It's not everybody abroad that is married. It's not everybody abroad that is married. Yeah, you can be in a long distance relationship and the person is not married. Nigerian people, now I tell this one. These are for my Nigerian folks, please. Not everybody that came down to marry a girl is a married man. So the last and final assumption is you must relocate. Maybe when are you traveling? Won't you go and join your husband? When are you traveling? I know some of you've asked me that question, or you're asking yourself that question on my behalf, because people can carry people's matter on their head. Anyways, for long distance, the assumption is not totally wrong. Because for me, I think when you've been in a long distance for a while, it's okay for you to close the gap, especially when you're married, for you to close the gap and find a way. So relocation is not totally out of it, but I would always say don't let people be the one to choose if you're relocating or not. The most important thing is you closing the gap. If it means you going to join the person or the person coming down to join you, whatever the case may be, it's left for you to decide. It's your relationship, but just try as much as possible after a while to close the gap, or to make sure you're not always having that gap. That's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoy watching. What are your assumptions about long distance relationship? Are you in one? Do you plan on being in one? What kind of long distance have you seen? Have you heard? Have you experienced? Just keep the comment section vibrant, lively, and interactive. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.